My dead grandpa just unfriended me on Facebook. The notification popped up on my screen. John Mills has unfriended you on Facebook. My stomach did a little flip when I saw the name. John Mills was my grandfather. Or, he had been. He passed away 3 years ago. At first, I thought it must be a glitch. Maybe Facebook had finally caught up to his account being inactive for so long, or maybe it was a mistake. But the more I stared at the notification, the more uneasy I felt. I clicked on the link to his profile, expecting it to lead to one of those, "This account is memorialized" pages, the kind you see when someone has passed away. But instead, it took me to a regular profile. His profile. It was all there. His profile picture, a smiling photo of him at his favorite fishing spot. His cover photo, a shot of the old family cabin up north. And his posts, the last one dated just days before he died. My hands began to tremble as I scrolled through his timeline, everything exactly as I remembered. Except for one thing. His status had been updated just an hour ago. Lost my way, coming home soon. I felt a cold chill run down my spine. My grandfather had been dead for 3 years. There was no way he could have updated his status. I sat there, staring at the words, trying to make sense of them. Maybe someone had hacked his account. Maybe it was some kind of sick joke, but who would do something like that? I clicked on the status to see if anyone had commented. A few of his old friends, people who clearly hadn't heard about his passing, had liked the post. One or two had commented things like, "Looking forward to seeing you," and, "It's been too long, John." I couldn't breathe. My heart pounded in my chest, and my hands were so shaky I could barely hold my phone. I quickly navigated back to my own profile and checked my friends list. Grandpa was definitely gone. No longer on my list of friends. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. I tried to tell myself it was just a glitch, that somehow his account had been reactivated and this was all just a coincidence. But deep down, I knew better. I decided to log off and try to get some sleep, hoping that by morning, this would all be sorted out, and I could convince myself it was nothing but a strange technical error. But sleep didn't come easily. My mind kept replaying the notification over and over, and every creak of the house, every rustle of the wind outside, seemed louder, more ominous. When I finally did drift off, my sleep was restless, filled with disturbing dreams. In one of them, I was walking through a dark forest, the trees towering above me like silent sentinels. I could hear someone calling my name, the voice echoing through the woods. It was Grandpa, his voice just as I remembered it, but there was something off about it. Something hollow and distant. "Come home," he kept saying, over and over. "Come home." I woke up drenched in sweat, my heart racing. The digital clock on my nightstand read 3:27 a.m. I lay there in the dark, staring at the ceiling, trying to shake the feeling of dread that had settled in my chest. I told myself it was just a dream. Just my mind playing tricks on me because of the weird notification. But it didn't help. I decided to get up and get a glass of water, hoping it would calm my nerves. As I walked down the hallway, I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. It felt like someone was watching me, just out of sight. I kept glancing over my shoulder, half expecting to see Grandpa standing there, watching me with that same smile he always had in his photos. But the hallway was empty, just the dim light of the moon filtering through the windows. When I got to the kitchen, I poured myself a glass of water and leaned against the counter, trying to steady my breathing. That's when I heard it, the sound of footsteps in the hallway. They were slow, deliberate, the kind of steps you take when you're trying not to be heard. I froze, the glass of water halfway to my lips. My heart pounded in my chest, and I felt a cold sweat break out across my skin. The footsteps stopped just outside the kitchen door. I held my breath, waiting, listening. But there was nothing. Just the deafening silence of the house. I set the glass down on the counter, my hands trembling so badly I nearly dropped it. I had to see who was out there. Even though every instinct was telling me to run. I slowly walked to the door, peeking around the corner into the hallway. It was empty.